Oh.
Hey guys, how you doing? Welcome in. How you doing there, Sackett, on a 20 stream streak? Let's go. Nino, Gildor, Spiceman, Mr. Beast over on the YouTube. How you doing? Leslie, welcome in. Red. Everyone's here. I'm doing pretty good. And looking forward to this moment where we can hang out. Gonna be doing some of that lay of the land that I spoke about, followed by some more Mass Effect. Today is a good day. And if you'll notice, over on the Twitch side, I don't have it on the YouTube side, unfortunately. Unless, of course, you're on the long form YouTube, not the short form. The, how do you say it? Landscape. Horizontal, not the vertical. You'll see that I'm a Voice Mod affiliate now. So I'm an Epic partner and Voice Mod affiliate. And if you guys do exclamation Voice Mod in chat, you'll get the link for 5% off Voice Mod. And then also, if you want to support me and you play Fortnite or you play Rocket League, or you use the Epic Games Launcher for your games and you want to buy a new game, use my creator code, SNICKET. Gildor with the Rickroll, thank you. And Rickrolled 107 times now since we've been tracking that. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, I'm pretty excited about that. So if you guys ever wanted to get Voice Mod, now you got 5% off. All right, so to hold up my end of this deal for Lay of the Land, I did get the game key for free from Southern Cross Interactive in exchange for streaming the game. So I figured we'll do that for about an hour or two, and then move on over to Mass Effect. And Gildor Spice, I do have game keys for We Move Together, so we can do that together. I do have a couple other game keys as well for that game, so we can have 2 other people joining us. So it'll be a total of 5 of us playing the game. Dropped another track today. Nice. Very nice, Nino. Red, I just saw that. Great. Ned. Enjoy. Yeah, I know. Ads are not fun to sit through. I do appreciate that, though. All that stuff helps support me. Gary on YouTube, welcome in. Welcome back. I do want to make an announcement here. Because I'm sure there's going to be questions later. I no longer associate myself with the Knights community. Just letting you guys know. No, Red. No, it's just a whole bunch of stuff I don't want to get into. It's just I left the Discord community. I do support some of the other people that are part of that community because they have their own Knights community. Some of you know what I'm talking about. But it's no ill will against anybody. I just wanted to throw that out there. All right, so let's get this game going. Getting it loaded up. Oh no, Red, you can still message me. I'm just saying I'm not part of another community that's on Discord. I mean, I still have Discord. You can still message me there. We still have our Discord community, like our own community. Because basically my focus here is on all of you guys, this whole community that we've built together. Spikes fan, there is. And if for whatever reason any alerts don't play, I can fix the technical issue and replay the alert. I do have that ability too. You feel like testing it? Okay, yeah, please do. By all means, please. And just so you guys know too, everything you buy on the merch store, I'm gonna put a pause to that because the game has its own music. But everything purchased on the merch store does help me too. It helps to support everything that I do. I made some changes to the sub point goals as well since we dropped down to 86. So now we have a sub point goal at 100 for an extra community day, which means that if we hit that goal, we're going to have 2 community days in the month of May. And then if we hit 120, we'll do another Skyrim stream. And I still got mods installed on that one. And if we manage to hit 150 again, we'll do the horror game Resident Evil Requiem. Yeah, that's true. You get 15% off now that you're tier 2. Yeah, tier 1 subscribers get 10% off the merch. Tier 2 gets 15%. Tier 3 gets 20%. And tier 2 and tier 3 get special access to the VIP channels over on the Discord server, which has its own exclusive giveaways. Oh, nice, Nino. Cooking chicken at the moment. Rice and veggies, that's a good combination. Ozer, welcome in. People waste what? Lamoa. Sure. Yeah, that was some really good support yesterday for Dan. Yesterday, not yesterday, Sunday. Was this? Yeah, because we had the shared hype train then. That was really good. You guys really made his night that day. He was in a good mood the next day. He had quite the stream yesterday. I added a new counter over on his stream. Now, whenever somebody makes him hydrate, the mods can increase the number. See how many times he hydrates. Oh, yeah. Yeah, you guys knocked those both out in one stream. It's pretty entertaining. Okay, let's see. New world. We're going to call this one... Let's look at the llama Twitch. I've already got a game going, but I'm going to start over from the beginning for you guys. He might be. Okay, that's something I'm gonna have to fix. I'm not sure why Xsola has started doing that stuff. This quote does not exist. So, Xsola is actually where I am affiliated with VoiceMod. Oh, he does. He does have the Miku shirt, thanks to me. I created those shirts there. It does take a little bit for this to load. Got to generate everything. Well, for copyright reasons, I can't put the actual like Miku character on there. It just has the name Miku, and of course you can't copyright the name Miku because that could be somebody else's name, you know. It just says I heart Miku with a heart behind it. Yeah, Miku's all over the place.
I'm putting on some music, Carl. I'm not listening anymore.
Thank you, Hoser.
Rude.
You're very tempted to send the Miku, huh? I told him he's got to put that in. Got to have that in his stream all the time, like in the background, just like he does for that Freedom Funnel. All right, Hoser, what movie? Yeah, there you go. Oh, wow. Okay. So the stream affects this that much. Hang on. I am going to have to make some changes here. Is this enough? No, that's not enough. So apparently my computer can handle this with the graphics all the way up, but not on stream. That's crazy. Well, it works for the most part. So yeah, big shout out to Southern Cross Interactive for giving me this this game key. This is the finished product. If you guys remember, I did a stream of this a while back when it was still being worked on. Oh, you were talking about the Miku skin that's in the item shop. Oh, okay. Yeah, I was thinking the throne wish list. Little plushie. Alright, gonna need to collect some of this. Because this is about the only place to find the plant fiber. And it's very useful. Definitely not ready to go in there yet. That's where the first boss is. The bears are friendly, if you could believe it. What's not friendly, however,
I can't believe you, Carl.
are the boars. I'll check it out, Nino. Yep, and the place where you need to find the flint is on the pathway. So, of course, sticks can be found all over the place in the grass. The flint on the pathways, and then plant fibers from these plants in the rivers. Nope, this is not Roblox. This is called Lay of the Land. The game of its own. All right, so I got enough here where I can make some stuff. I'll go right here. So the way the crafting works in this game is very different. So you basically put it down on the ground. And with this, you need to make rope. And then put some flint down. Now we can make all kinds of things like dagger. We're going to need a hammer. We're also going to need an axe to get some wood. And can I make a shovel? I cannot, but I can make a torch. It does kind of seem like a Minecraft clone, but it's not. Similar concept. I mean, there's a lot of games out there that play like Minecraft does. I think Minecraft is always going to be the benchmark for open world survival craft. Huh. I just got an email just now. Apparently, I could do a full-way tycoon. Probably have that coming along soon. VR game where if you die, you turn into a cute ghost. I have no idea.
Hydrate, you bastard! Hydrate!
Thank you for the hydrate. Okay. We're going to chop down a tree because we need wood. Oh, I'm going to put the torch in the other hand. There we go. I love how it works when you mine and when you chop trees.
There it goes. So if you chop it down enough, all the leaves fall off. But then what you have to do is you chop it in segments. So like here. Oh, I didn't chop enough off of this yet. There we go. Now I can pick up that piece. And you do have to watch out for the tree falling. Because if it falls on top of you, it can kill you. I guess that branch was pretty close. There we go. We'll cut it right here. Spiceman! I had to get this one because it has the best pose so far. Spiceman just got himself an merch from the shop. Enjoy that, Spice. Which one did you get? That's awesome, man. Enjoy that merch. For sure, man. That's gonna pair really nice. So unfortunately with these beginner tools, if you use these until they break, that's it. You have to make a new one. There we go. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I got all kinds of things. I got hats, well, a hat, hoodies, shirts, tumblers, coffee mug. Pretty good quality, too. Wait, what is this? An oak tree sapling. Nice. Oh, I need this right here. This right here is clay. I'm missing flint, though. If I can find more flint up here. There we go. Hey, yeah. You know, if and when you can. I mean, you don't have to. Nothing says that, you ever have to buy anything from there. But it is much appreciated if you can. Oh, you got the one about friends to play with. Wait, it's ads right now? Because I don't see a banner or anything saying that there's ads right now. There we go. There's the shovel. Oh, okay. So that's my bad for not paying attention to the ads. If you do exclamation merch, you'll get the link to my merch shop. Yeah, welcome back, Red. Thank you for sitting through those ads. And thank you for your message about the cute merch. Now, I was saying that there's all kinds of things in the merch shop. You know, coffee mugs, tumblers, shirts, hoodies, a hat. You know, one of the problems with ADHD is that you can say something, and if you have to repeat it, sometimes it's completely lost. Like, wait, what did I just say? It can be frustrating. Low-key feeling the fly or swag one? Yeah, that fly one is good. I like that. I designed all those myself. I feel it's worth noting, too, that anyone who subs themselves for 3 months in advance at a tier 3 gets a free tumbler from the merch. That white one with the llama on the shield icon. The llama avatar? You'd want to see the llama avatar on the shirts? I tried to make some budget ones that are cheap. Like, inexpensive. Yo! Thank you, someone, for buying a white mug. That's all it says is someone. Someone bought it. Well, whoever you are, someone, thank you for buying that, and I hope you enjoy it. Red, if you subscribe yourself at a tier 3 for 3 months in advance, you'll get a free tumbler. Oh, Sackett. Thank you, Sackett. Enjoy that tumbler, man. And guys, if you feel comfortable doing so, when you get it, drop a picture of it in the Barnyard Bites over on the Discord server. Love to see that. I think between both of those purchases, you just bought me lunch. Thanks. Ooh, there's a skelly in there. Hey, J Love, welcome in. I'm good, how are you? Teaching this skeleton some manners. Oh, and by the way, I learned the hard way. And if you find... Ooh. Hold on. And if you find one of these barrels with a red X on it... I don't think there is one here. Don't run up to it and hit it with the sword. It's gonna end badly. Ooh, stir fry. Stir fry's pretty good. Oh, spider. His little legs dangling. One thing I like about this is that the health actually regenerates. If you're out of combat for so long, it will slowly regenerate. And one of the biggest differences I noticed between the version that I streamed before and this one now, do you guys remember how the one before there were quests to do? It was like a basic tutorial of how to do things in the game. It's gone. is not here anymore. You were tempted for the Fly one too? Oh, by the way, that reminds me, I do have the full game for that one. For that game where Fly came from. So I could do another stream for that one, the actual full game, instead of the demo or the prologue. And that game is actually mostly positive on Steam. Yep. Use bed. Home set. He's in my face. Oh, I almost died. No way. Actually start with a basic wand? That is quite the find. Alright, I don't particularly want to start in this location here, this tower. Hey, Gildor! How you doing, buddy? Your third place is still secure. I think Spiceman is like right there though. Yeah, 3 minutes still. Spiceman is like, Gildor, go away for a few minutes. Just close your browser and go get some food real quick. And if you guys are curious about checking someone else's, you can do !account and put the person's name after it. You can see what place they're at. Yeah, I don't want this to be my starting place. I want a bigger house. Drag that over. Actually, you're counting on that. Alright, now I got 2 pieces of this, so I can make a map. Okay, so that's where the first boss is. I wish I could zoom in more on this map. I mean, I don't care about the map being like really blurry if I zoom in too much, but I would like to see more than just that. Because there's something right there. I think that's a starting point. Yeah, he certainly is, unless somebody gets something in the next few days. April's not over yet. What? Hold on, guys. Am I saying this wrong? Because I didn't see a notification. Yo! Richie? Well, thank you for farting on everybody, and thank you for that gift. I'm good, man. How are you?
Bastard hydrant!
I don't know why that didn't pop up, though. So, guys, Richie, he, finally managed to pay on throne. Yeah, Richie contributed to the Logitech G Power Play 2 wireless charging mousepad. I just don't know why it didn't pop up on screen. I did. Um, unless the thing changed. No, it looks the same. Those top check-ins are for the quarter, right? So you just have to keep track of the monthly gift subs and add them to the next quarter? Yeah. Yeah, I keep track of it on a monthly basis, and I will call those out. But the one that makes the difference is the quarterly ones for the command alerts and whatnot. This time wasn't in a raise with J-Lo, still struggled to pay. Well, thank you, man. Just don't know why this didn't... Not even showing there. Sorry, guys, I'm trying to fix this here. Because I don't like it when the alerts are broken, because, I mean, you guys do an awesome thing. Even if it's like $1 that's donated, you know? You guys deserve to have that alert shouting out your awesomeness, you know?
Well, that shows up. But honestly, at the same time, like that large thing up there, I don't know. I see that being bothersome. I don't know if it bothers you guys having something like that up there. We try creating one of these. We do this. Doesn't bother you, but you're only one vote. Timed option to show up every X minutes. I'll take a look. See if that's possible. So it's not there like constantly. Let's see. Thank you for your patience, by the way. Maybe just on the just grazing screen. Well, if I use the just grazing screen more often, I think so. Otherwise, it only shows up like maybe once or twice in the entire stream. 'Cause I typically don't go to that screen unless I'm opening up or closing the stream. Well, that worked. Sizing is a bit off though. One more test. Okay. Okay, well that one's working now. But what about this gift overlay? The approximate line custom title. Nah, it looks like it's a constant thing. So it's kind of like a on or off sort of deal. I can make it smaller though. I mean, to me, that's better. Smaller off to the side over there, so it's not like in your face. All right, so sorry about that hold up, and it looks like the alert is finally fixed now. Need to go back down this way. Yeah, it's really funny how the bears, they're nice, friendly, but don't cross paths with that boar. The boar can really mess you up. Oh, and check this out. You could ride horses. Oh, he's throwing bombs. All three of them? All right, come here. Oh, this is not fair. Got three of them throwing bombs at me at the same time I was being chased by that thing. Yeah, you would think it would be the opposite way. That maybe the boars would be friendly and the bears aggressive. Hey, Brandon, welcome in. You're still enjoying Japan, huh? Nice. Oh, I just saw that you missed your flight. Oh, no. That's not good. Oh, you know what? Well, I'm thinking about it. Gonna give you some copper plates. And that's a tough spot to be in. Was that 10 p.m.? Well, it does mean more time in Japan. Look at all of them. All of them over there. Oh, they do fight each other.
Oh, I'm sorry.
And then I got shot in the back with an arrow.
I didn't mean to do that. Please.
Man, I'm getting wrecked over here.
Oh, well, allow me to retort.
Thank you for the far fiction. That's your 56th
Sorry about that.
stream streak. Well, thank you, Gildor. All right, let's try this again. Get out of my way, bear. Oh, whoa, ho, ho. What was that? Brandon with a 3 stream streak, thank you. And who just unloaded there? Because it sounded like you need a new pair of pants over there. Oh yeah, please do, especially after that, man. Why does it sound like is doubling up. Yeah, if only. Wasn't it right around here? Huh. I guess they're gone. Oh, nice. You're boarding now. All right, well, have a good flight, Brandon. Thank you, Spiceman. See you, Brandon. So it was that a bits thing that you did there, Richie? Yep, it was. Look at that. All right, so if I look at ground control through Stream Elements, and if I look at OBS through the activity feeds, those do not show up between the contribution to the mousepad as well as 15 bits that you spend for that alert. Well, thank you, Richie, for the 15 bits. It's actually by design, it looks like. Like I don't get it. It's like nothing that I can do to fix it. It's basically their systems. Hey, Drix, welcome in. How are you? More skellies. No, get. That's not fair. They teamed up against me.
Run.
Okay, whoever redeemed that, that was perfect. Where'd you go? Where'd you go? There he is. Oh, man. They're kind of making me sweat over here. Oh, yeah, I heard about that, Drix. Yeah, it's got to be tough starting over. A bit late? Yeah, maybe a little. Still kind of good timing there. Food. Now, one thing I remember from the demo, if you smashed these, you only got stone back from it. That's not the case anymore. You actually get blue crystal from it now. Or, well, orange or red if you get those. it's always fun trying to find that one place to start, you know. The last world that I was playing, the one offline, I found like the perfect spot. Oh, okay. Where did that one come from? They are a menace. Okay, so taking this on is going to be a little difficult, but it makes for a great location to build, especially inside there. But you got to worry about one of those things over there. They shoot fireballs. A skeleton there, something up there. Skellies in the towers. There's going to be something up there. There's usually an enemy on every level. One right here, one up there. It's a matter of what it is. What is it? Like a skeleton or spider? Usually a spider. Probably a skeleton up here. Yep. And this is usually where I find the crystal to make the wand. There it is. I'm gonna learn this spell. So now when I go to the wand, I can change the spell. Shield. Yeah, try to get me now. Take a few of those to the head. The mana regenerates very slowly, though. Red, catch me outside. Nah, he died. All right, let's see. I take stone bricks. And where's my wood? Do that. Stone bricks. Then I can make a door.
Why? Because we're friends.
Hey, Matt, welcome in. Welcome to the herd. How you doing? Place this door right here. This has become my home. So the building in this game is actually really interesting. So you can build in blocks like this, and an ad break starts. Right when I was about to explain that. Thanks, Twitch. And I have food, chat. Nope. Nothing like stuffing my face with yummy food. I'm trying to wait until the ads are over to explain about the building in this game. You can really get down to the very fine detail of building. Welcome back from ads. Thank you for sitting through them. So yeah, the whole thing about building is that you can build in blocks like this, or you can change it to detail mode. So you build it by each voxel. And then you can also change the build mode where you can have shapes and prefabs. So you could do slopes, like stairs. Look at that. Corner stair. Or you can do this kind of stair. There's all kinds of different types of shapes here. You could even do custom ones. So if you have one of your own and you put it into the respective folder, you can load that. Basic shapes, windows, fences even. If you wanted a tall fence, you do that. Do one of these. Makes the building a whole lot easier. I'm gonna go back to the box. Click there. So you click once, and that's the starting point. And then you can look up, and that's your end point. You build a pillar, or you can build a wall. I'm going to build that. And there we go. I now have my door frame. Put a bunch of stuff in here for now. Organize it later. Nope. Keeping that on me. Put that over there. Same with the clay. Clay is going to be useful. That there. One other cool game about this cool thing about this game. Talking too fast. When you put down a chest, you can actually hold down the right mouse button, drag, you can move it around. So if it's not exactly where you want it, you can move it. I'm going to pick that up and place it again. There we go. This is the barrel that I was mentioning earlier. So if it's got a red X on it, don't hit it. I learned the hard way. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to pick it up and I'm going to toss it into one of the containers. But that way I don't accidentally blow it up. Get in there. I don't know how you stuff a barrel like inside a chest like this, but there it is.
Hydrate, you bastard! Hydrate!
Thank you for the hydrate. And one thing I found out about these barrels and these boxes, if you look at the barrel, it tells you that you can move it or you can pick up the barrel. But you damage it in any kind of way. Now it says pick up voxels. So you get the oak planks and the tin plates from it instead. So they're actually just decoration pieces. But now once you damage it, it's no longer the box or the barrel. So you just get all the parts for it. Oh, doesn't work on candles though. No, I'm gonna put that back. That's the light source for the room. I should have grabbed that bed from the other place. Thank you, Leslie, for the Rickroll. Toss that in there. Get another chest put here. Right there. Perfect. Yeah, it's not entirely ideal, this building, living in a tower, but it's better than the other tower. It's a little bit bigger. Those are going to be handy. Place that here. Those are going to be useful for when I make the copper tools, weapons, armor. I do need to go out and get that. Gotta wait until daylight. Got some copper. Not much, though. It was clay and... what else was it? Stone? No. Wood? That's furniture. That's where this comes handy. The whole crafting. So general, nope, it's usables. Yeah, here we go. Kiln. It was stone bricks. Stone bricks and clay. Clay. Oh, I don't have enough stone bricks. That's why. I made the door frame. No rocks either. Of course not. The mining is actually very similar to the tree cutting. See, can I get him? He's just standing there. He's taking it. Nah, he died. I'm not sure I want to try the same thing with the flame monster over there. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, this is kind of cheating, but I thought it was hitting him this whole time. Peekaboo. Nah, he didn't drop anything. Yeah, that thing. Right there. Am I hitting him? I'm not hitting him. I hit him there. Almost. A little too high. Hey, there we go. Little bump on the noggin. Haha, got him. He's dead. That's one way to take care of him. Yeah, exactly. One sniper. There's another one up there. If I can get him. Bit of a distance there. He's just standing there. And he's an archer. Take one more shot. Yep. And he dropped nothing. This whole place is almost mine. Almost. So I'm just going to pick up the burning campfire and put it in my pocket. And then I am going to place it on top of a wood surface. And it's not going to burn anything down. If there's anything in here. There's usually not, but I have to check anyway. Now, the one place there is something on the outer wall. There's something right there. Oh. Well, I totally meant to do that. Okay. Plan B. This is gonna break soon. Thick rope and flint. Make myself another one. There. Well, for me, Red, it depends on the time of day that you ask. Because right now, that's streaming. IT. Whoa. I just looked at our sub points. We hit another massive drop. Yeah, nobody's talking. Where'd everyone go? Alright, so there's that one. There's a skeleton here with the bow and arrow. I don't know where he went. There we go. He was up here. Yeah, Gildor is just lurking there, making sure he doesn't lose his spot. Oh, there he is. Look at him. He's over there. Hey, that wasn't very nice.
Hydrate, you bastard! Hydrate!
Thank you for the hydrate. I think it's safe to do so now. Reds and ads again. Ah, gotcha. You lost your 6th place. Ow. Oh, and Dan is in ads. He lost his gift sub. Hey, hey now. Hey now. Watch those bombs. All right, come here. That wasn't nice. Almost got every monster on the top of the wall. Then I have to go down below. There's like no way for me to jump out of the way of those. Oh no, that broke. There we go. Glad I made another one. Hey, Dan, welcome in. How are you? Good to see you, buddy. Oh, wow, that's pretty cool, Red. You saw an ad for a Grogu movie? Baby Yoda movie? I'd say that was a good ad. I'll take that. Oh, there's a bomb right there. Nice, Spice. Welcome back. Well, this is another good source of tin right here. Metal right there and there. And that broke. Alright, there's going to be some more enemies down here. You missed. Oh, hey. That's not cool. They like to double team me. My food is getting cold. There's another one here somewhere. I know it. Yep. Probably another one in there too. Yep. Do it. All right. All of it's mine. Just bang everything with a hammer and then pick it up. Doing that. Oh, there goes the pot. And the chair. And the bookshelf. Nope. And that. Nope. Gotta be real careful not to hit those things. Oh, almost hit the chest. Nice gems. Play pot. I really need to start getting some copper. Oh, and look at all the beds. Can actually make my home down here. Don't need that table. I think I might actually do that. Just bring all my stuff in here. Which means don't need that table. I can only pick it up. That is my home right there. Ooh, blueprints. All right, I think I need to do something about the flooring, because with the flooring as uneven as it is, I think that's the reason why I'm having troubles with placing the chests. There we go. I'll put blocks in this one. Put arrows in there. weapon stuff. Sure, sure. Actually, no. Need that. There's a lot of stuff here. This is a lot of wood and tin. But the only use for tin is to make an anvil. There's really no other use for it. At least not from the unfinished game that I played. Maybe there's another application now. I guess I could make another axe right now. One of those and flint. There we go. All right, so now the trick is getting the stuff from there to here. But I don't want to have to keep going up and over. So I'm going to change the dig mode for the hammer to box mode, which is going to allow me to do this. Hold on. That. Oh, I thought that was the outside wall. Oh well.
Hydrate, you bastard! Hydrate!
Oops. This should be the outside wall. There. And oh. There we go. That's better. I'm gonna put that back. Thank you for the hydrate. Is it? No, 37. Okay. Back, prefabs, stairs, and do this. And how do I turn it? There we go. Nice. Has some stairs right there. And now I need to make a door. Oops. It's like the door was bigger than it really is. My bad. Reset. Now, nope. Oh, that's a transform. Build mode. Back. Basic cube. Oh, basic cube that, okay. That does one at a time. Shapes. Box. There we go. That's better. Now I just have some random stairs right there. Oh well, this works. Yeah, I don't have enough room for all of it. All right, I need a chest for food items. Wait, what do I have? Toadstools. Random stuff. Oh, it only stacks to 32. That's good to know. More arrows. All the block stuff. This is all miscellaneous so far. Gonna do that. And I'm going to take that with me. Instead of money burning a hole in my pocket, it's campfire. Duh. I can't see. There we go. Thanks for that, J-Love. Yeah, me too, Nino. Oh. Little spider web down there. Toss that in there. Blocks go in here. Anytime. Uh-huh. Richie over there farting on the kick side. I need to put the campfire somewhere. I think I'm gonna put it in here. Right there. And I'm gonna take these candles. No more tables. Thank you for the hydrate. Candles there. I like to be organized. Look at that, 100,000 oak planks. Okay, so I need the clay and I need stone bricks. Now I should be able to make that thing. There we go. For me, it's probably mostly Doom. I remember playing Doom a lot. Like the original on the floppy disks. I feel like they should be in here. Fix the flooring first. Nope, nope. Down there. And just like that, out of stone. But at least I can place this down now. Can't say I know that one, Spice. I do remember some typing game. I remember that there was a typing game that I played. Name of it and details, I couldn't tell you. It was old though. And Dune 2, I don't know. I don't remember. I probably do know, I just don't remember. I mean, Dune 2 or Doom 2? Dune. Okay. Putt, yep. going old school here. All right, so here's how you make terracotta in this game. Now that I finally got here. So you take clay, toss it in here, and then you put a fuel source down the bottom. And there we go. Now we got terracotta. And I believe it is now stone and terracotta basic smeltery. If I really wanted to, I could topple that whole thing. Not going to, though. This is very dangerous. Oh, the Lego games. Yep. What's that sparkling over there? Oh, fireflies? That's cool. Very white right here. Don't know why. All right, time to get some stone. Got a good amount of stone from that. All right, terracotta. Oh, that's right. I need to make stone bricks first. And basic smeltery. And now, need to make the molds. So I need that mold. Need that mold. Sword blade. Hammerhead. Let's see, 2 more. Chest and leggings. Unless I don't have enough terracotta anymore. Nope. I'm gonna have to get more. Hey, Red, welcome in. How are you? Actually, I think this is a good point to stop because we still have to get into some Mass Effect. I'm kind of curious now, Rad. And you come in and say something like that, you got my attention. Yeah, exactly. Gonna make whatever you tell us go viral.
I'm putting on some music, Carl. I'm not listening anymore.
Rude.
Thank you for the lurks, Neo. Yeah, exactly. Can't just drop that on us and leave us hanging. Dan, did you use charcoal? Yeah, right. Rad. You gotta go. See you later. Like me saying, hey, y'all, I did a thing. All right, stream's over. See ya. Nino, no, I was saying it's like what Rad is saying. It's like me saying that I did a thing and then, hey, stream's over. Taking out. Hey, Phoenix, welcome in. How's your day going? Let me guess. The stream's not going to pick up on this game, is it? That's going pretty well here. I got to fix the stream for you guys, though. Yeah, it's kind of weird. It first captures the first screen for Legendary Edition, but then when I click to resume for Mass Effect 1, it doesn't capture it anymore. So I had to do a window capture on top of a full screen capture. It's weird. I was in another streamer's stream and did my usual introductions, except I said Snicket in my introductions and not their name. Hey, I mean, yeah, exactly. Way to shout me out. I appreciate that. There it is. Yep, free advertising. Oh, the horror. So it was a mistake, but worked out in my favor. Woke up still asleep. Oh, I know those days. Oh yeah, the category has to be changed on Kick side. This Kick still thinks I'm playing Lay of the Land. You know, one thing I noticed, my stream elements timer for mentioning me being affiliate of VoiceMod is not working. I haven't seen it pop up. Unless it did pop up and I missed it. Do you guys remember seeing one for VoiceMod affiliate? Streamer didn't respond until you corrected yourself. I imagine some awkward
silence. Ah, here we go. Stream info. Change category. Mass effect. There we go. Yeah, it's supposed to be an announcement everywhere. I made the announcement today. On a timer, it says VoiceMod affiliate. Online interval every 15 minutes, chat lines 5. I mean, it should have already popped up. Oh. Okay. You know what? I found it. Yeah, basically the problem is that it was looking for VoiceMod to be in the title of the stream. And since the title doesn't have VoiceMod, it was never going off. Okay. So now it should be coming up, but it's only every 15 minutes. Because I don't wanna spam you guys with it. All right. Now to figure out where I left off.
UNC mission, Citadel, unusual readings. While on the Citadel, locate signs of battle. Found Solarian artifact. Keep looking for more. Thanks. Keep searching until you have found all the lost insignias. Very helpful. Find more minerals. I know you don't like chatting with the squad, but you have 2 main mission cycles worth of dialogue to get through. That's the thing. I picked out a few, and it was like repeated dialogue. Like I've already talked with them before. So I don't know. What am I missing?
Head to the Sol system in the local cluster and deal with the Rogue 6 on the Earth moon.
Hydrate, you bastard! Hydrate!
Alright, so Spice is telling me I need to actually talk with the crew. So does Joker actually have anything new to say?
Commander, something you need?
Yes, we've done that. Done that. Done that. Ship status report.
Performing? Is she everything they said she'd be?
She's the best ship in the fleet. If you've got a pilot who knows how to handle her. Balance isn't what you'd expect.
Oh, you're talking about them, okay.
That oversized drive core we got stuffed in the back, and her power can sneak up on you if you're
Alright, Dan. Have a good stream.
It's probably too much ship for your average Alliance pilot, Commander.
Hopefully you stay hydrated.
Anything but average.
I have to go.
All right, see you.
Now, where is that crew going to be? Guess I'll find them eventually.
Anything you need, Commander?
What's your opinion on the last mission?
I'm glad there aren't many aliens like the Thorian. I don't think my stomach could take it. One of my cousins has an agribusiness. I was thinking of calling him. Maybe he can get some shipments into Pharaohs. I mean, now that they're cut off from the company.
Just trying to get a sense of where the crew's at. Thoughts?
Is this an official evaluation, Commander? Or off the record?
Alenko, when it's just you and me, you can consider it off the record.
That's a generous attitude. Okay. I think there's something wrong with all this. This Saren is trading people to...
Oh, there it goes. I saw the message on Kick about the voice mod affiliate.
Sorry, Commander. There's writing on the wall here, but someone isn't reading it.
The Council doesn't want to believe anything's wrong. I'd call it human nature, but...
I hear you. It just seems like a group that's been around as long as the Council should see this coming. Sorry if I got too informal. Protocol wasn't a big focus back in Bot.
Tell me about it.
Biotic acclimation and temperance didn't last past the airlock. To the kids they hauled in, it was brain camp. Sorry, hauled in is unkind. We were encouraged to commit to an evaluation of our abilities so an understanding of biotics could be compiled. There are worse results of accidental exposure to element 0 in the womb. Beats the brain tumors some kids grew up with.
Is there some question about how you were exposed?
My mother was downwind of a transport crash. It was before there were human biotics, a little after the discovery of the Martian ruins. It only gets iffy around 63 when kinetics was running out of first-gen subjects. Until then, they'd relied on accidentals. A bunch of guys in suits show up at your door after school, and next thing you know, you're out on Jump Zero.
Jump Zero is Gagarin Station, right? What's it like?
Yeah, that's the official name. Biggest and farthest facility we had for decades. Right on the termination shock, the outer edge of the solar system. It's where they did all the Goose Chase FTL research before we caught on to using mass effect fields. It was a sterile research platform when I was there.
There were other kids in the same boat, right? At least you weren't alone out there.
That's true. We did have a little circle that'd get together every night before lights out. We didn't have much to do, though.
Hey, just making sure you guys are able to hear the game.
Kinetics kept Jump Zero off the extranet to prevent leaks.
You were all teenagers. I'm sure you found other ways to occupy the time.
I'm not the sort who does that kind of thing, Commander. Not lightly, anyway. There was a girl I spent a lot of time with. Well, we kept our clothes on. Rana. She was from Turkey. Her family was very rich. But she was smart. And charming as hell. Beautiful. But not stuck up about it. I think you'd have liked her.
Just barely. Let me see if I can turn it up a little bit.
Sounds like she was special to you.
She was.
Is that any better?
She felt the same. But things never felt together. Training, you know.
All right, Leslie. Well, thank you for coming by. Have a good night.
You know of any intentional exposures for certain?
No one knows. Doesn't mean they didn't happen. As big as the exposures were, it was hard to track down accidentals. It was different then. No one knew the potential, so there wasn't a lot of regulation. Anything Kinetics did was gold. I'm not saying they intentionally detonated drives over our outposts, but in retrospect, they were damn quick on the scene.
Jump Zero is a long way from home. What was it like?
The grand gateway to humanity looks a lot better in the vids. But that's my own baggage, Commander. No bearing on this.
Alenko, there's no regulation that says you can't be friends with your commander.
I appreciate that, Commander. I just don't want you to think that I'm a whiner. Besides, I've got my past squared away.
Who was in here? Okay, is that everything here? Thank you for that, Leslie. Med bay, which is the door on the right.
Commander, how are you? Why did you want to be a CSEC officer in the first place?
That's a good question. There were several reasons, I guess.
Like what?
Probably the same as most officers. I wanted to fight injustice, wanted to help people. I guess my father had something to do with it too. He was CSEC, one of the best. I grew up hearing about his accomplishments or seeing his picture on the vids after a big arrest. He's taking my resignation pretty hard.
Still quiet. I wonder if I
Not
can.
impressed that you're going after Saren?
Oops.
My father's a CSEC man to the bone.
Wonder if I can actually adjust the in-game volume.
He thinks I'm being too rash.
Maybe it's turned down a bit.
He's worried I'll become just like Sarah. He actually talked me out of becoming a Spectre when I was younger, for the same reasons.
Because the other game was fine, right? Or was that quiet too?
You were asked to be a Spectre?
Well, I was targeted as a possible Spectre candidate. Me and about 1,000 other Turian military recruits. I could have received special training, but my father didn't like it. He despises the Spectres. He hates the idea of someone having unlimited power with no accountability. He wouldn't like you, Commander. No offense.
I suppose I can understand his concern.
You can. But Saren's not going to play by our rules, C-Sec's rules. If you want to nail Saren, you need to send someone who isn't restricted by policies and procedures.
Yeah, and I didn't even mess with the audio for it.
Just because you can break the rules doesn't mean you should. I don't need to stoop to Saren's level to stop him. And neither do you, Garrus.
It's a new thing on Twitch, by the way. New badges, it looks like, that you can earn on a weekly basis if you watch at least 3 of the streams every week. Weekly rewards. So even more incentive. Yeah, everything broken today. Everything's all the way up. The bad thing is, if I turn this up even more, it's going to start blaring through for other games. Alright, so where... Oh.
So, we've got Saren on the run.
Oh, no, it's alright. I can adjust the audio sliders in OBS, and it doesn't adjust the audio for me. It adjusts the audio for you guys. But everything's balanced out for, like, the alerts and whatnot. And if I go to the next game, then if those games are fine with audio, it's just this one, then suddenly, you know, those are blaring.
It won't be long now. Saren's good, but I'm better.
Good. He's rotten. To the core. I could tell as soon as I met him.
Why didn't you tell me this sooner?
I would have if I thought it was important.
I think I'd like to hear about it just the same.
This was a while ago. A bunch of mercs were bragging about a job out near the edges of the Terminus systems. They said it paid well and the boss was never around to ride them. They said he was looking for more men, too. So I checked it out.
I didn't know Saren was openly recruiting mercs.
It wasn't that open, and he only showed his face once. We'd been raiding ships in the area for months when we took out this massive cargo freighter. Our biggest haul yet. I was on board checking bodies for valuables, looking for some extra credits. That's when I saw him.
What did Saren want with the ship?
I don't know what he wanted. He was just moving through the ship, watching. A couple of the mercs called him by name, but he never spoke to them. Never spoke to anyone. I had a really bad feeling about him, so I got the hell out. Didn't even wait to get paid.
What kind of cargo was the freighter carrying? What was Saren after?
I don't know. All I saw on that ship was food and medical supplies. There were some basic weapons, but nothing big. If there was anything of value on that ship, I didn't see it. That's why I didn't mention it sooner.
Whose ship was it?
There was a Volus trading vessel. Big one. Lots of guards. But they were no match for us.
Oh, okay. Thank you, Spice.
That's the only time you saw him?
Yeah. Didn't even know who he was. Still wouldn't if I hadn't joined up with you. But my instincts were right. Every other merc on that mission turned up dead within a week. Every damn one.
Are your people really dying?
We're sure not getting any stronger. We're too spread out. None of us are interested in staying in our own system.
Lots of species have left their homes and prospered.
But they go to colonize new worlds. We're not settlers. We're warriors. We want to fight. So we leave. Hire ourselves out. And most of us never go back.
What can you tell me about the genophage?
Ask the Solarians if you want details. They made it. All I know, it makes breeding nearly impossible. Thousands die in stillbirth, and most never get that far. Every Krogan is infected, every one. And no one's rushing to find a cure.
Why don't the Krogan try to find a cure?
When was the last time you saw a Krogan scientist? You ask a Krogan, would he rather find a cure for the genophage or fight for credits? He'll choose fighting every time. It's just who we are, Shepard. I can't change that. Nobody can.
So long, Rex.
Shepard.
All right. On that note, I need to take a quick break. And then we'll come back and do some more Mass Effect here. Put some music back on. Get some Gartic up on stream. All right, see you soon. Oh man, Richie. They all left you, huh? You're the only one there. You almost got through level 1. You were just one away. I'm gonna switch back over to streaming here. I'll pause the music, get back into the game music. Oh, okay, Spice joined in the last second. Oh, I see. Yep. He had 2 guesses. How many hydrates? Hope everyone's keeping him hydrated.
Hydrate, you bastard! Hydrate!
Did anyone redeem the Forrest Gump? Oh yeah, because I'm the menace. I was redeeming it left and right. You know what? There. I think he might be a little confused what the Forrest Gump is, because he's not doing it. And of course I can't hear it, so I think he's doing it. Oh, yep, he grabbed it. Take something for my headache. I still got to talk with him again, though, don't I?
Rex?
Because you said the next time I talk with him, he was going to have something else to say.
Commander, you have a minute to talk?
I keep an open door policy. If you have any concerns, lay them on me.
All right. I know things are different aboard the Normandy, but I'm concerned about the aliens, Vicarian and Rex. With all due respect, Commander, should they have full access to the ship?
They may not serve the Alliance, Chief, but they're allies. At least as far as Saren goes.
This is the most advanced ship in the Alliance Navy. I don't think we should give them free rein to poke around the vital systems. Engines, sensors, weapons.
You're out of line.
You don't trust the Alliance's allies?
I'm not sure I'd call the Council races allies. We, humanity, have to learn to rely on ourselves.
Standing up for ourselves doesn't mean standing alone.
I don't think we should turn down allies. I just think we shouldn't bet everything on them staying allies. As noble as the council members seem now,
Oh,
if their
okay,
backs
Spice.
are against the wall, they'll abandon us.
You've got a pessimistic view of the universe, Williams.
A pessimist is what an optimist calls a realist. Look, if you're fighting a bear and the only way for you to survive is to sick your dog on it and run, you'll do it. As much as you love your dog, it isn't human. It's not racism, not really. Members of their species will always be more important to them than humans are.
These seem like deeply held beliefs, Williams. What made you think this way?
My family's defended the Alliance since it was founded. My father, grandfather, great-grandmother, they all picked up a rifle and swore the oath of service. I guess we just tend to think of Earth's interests as our own.
It doesn't sound like you've worked with aliens before.
No, sir. Mainly I've been groundside, part of the surface garrison forces. I did get a rotation on a space station for training. Every Marine a rifleman, every rifleman ZG certified.
That's odd. Your record is spotless and your technical scores are exemplary. You should be serving with the fleet.
Anyway, that's why I haven't served with many aliens, Commander.
Oh, dodged it.
I never knew my family. Grew up an orphan on Earth. Anybody in your family I'd have heard of?
Couldn't say, Commander. So why are you out here? Just trying to get away from Earth?
No. The future of humanity is out here. There's so much we haven't seen yet.
Yeah. I still remember my first field exercise on Titan. When we hit mud, the reality hit me. I'm the first person who ever stood here. Then my drill instructor kicked me in the ass. I went face first into the muck. He spent the next 5 minutes chewing me out for gold breaking.
Don't tell me you had Gunny Ellison. He's the only one I know who uses that word to describe shirking duty.
Oh Lord, you went to the Macapog boot camp too? Yeah, Gunny Ellison's still reaming out recruits down there, kicking ass and using words like inveigle and pusillanimous.
All right, I can see where your concerns are coming from, Williams. But this is a multilateral mission. You're going to have to work with aliens, like it or not.
It won't be a problem, Commander. You say jump, I say how high. You tell me to kiss a Turian, I'll ask which cheek.
That's really a dialogue option right there.
Would you kiss anyone I ordered you to?
That depends, sir. If you ordered me to kiss a superior officer, that would be a violation of the regs concerning fraternization. That would make it an illegal order. I'd be required to decline and relieve you of command. Sir.
We'll talk later, Williams.
Looking forward to it, sir.
I just wanted to see what the dialogue was. Okay, so where are the others? So there's only 2 of them down here, right? Ellie is here? Where? I must have missed them. Oh.
Oh.
Yep.
Hello, Shepard.
I missed it.
Are you okay?
I don't know. Your ship is amazing, and your crew's been really great to me, especially your chief engineer. But I just sort of feel out of place. The Normandy runs so smooth it feels like we're not even moving, and the engines are so quiet. How do you sleep at night?
I find it rather peaceful. Don't worry, you'll get used to it.
But it's more than just the silence. This ship feels so empty. It's like half the crew is missing. Back home, I couldn't wait to go on my pilgrimage. I couldn't wait to get away from the crowds. Now that I'm out here, I kind of miss them.
Sometimes we don't appreciate what we have until it's gone.
That's true. I'm starting to wonder if that's what the pilgrimage is really about. It's given me a whole new perspective on my people and our culture. You know, there's always a few who go on their pilgrimages and never return. I always assumed something bad happened to them, but maybe they just wanted a different life.
Tell me about your people.
Our lives aren't easy. Resources are scarce, and we are constantly on the move. Everything we do must in some way contribute to the continuation of the migrant fleet. There are 17 million Quarians in the flotilla, and each of us relies on the others for survival. The bonds among my people are strong. Unfortunately, we have had to surrender many of the freedoms and civil liberties other species take for granted.
What kind of freedoms?
Well, it's illegal for parents to have more than one child. If our population grows too much, it would strain our resources to their breaking point. Of course, we also can't allow our numbers to become too few. If our population is in decline, the rule against single births is temporarily repealed. In extreme cases of population decline, incentives are even offered to encourage multiple births, though the Conclave hasn't had to take such measures in nearly a century.
That's your government.
The Conclave is our civilian branch of government. Each ship can elect a representative to serve on the Conclave and make decisions that affect the fleet as a whole. On matters that affect an individual ship, however, the captain has the final say. It's a tradition that dates back to the early days, when the fleet was governed by martial law. Fortunately, most captains nowadays are smart enough to have an elected council from their crew to give them advice and guidance.
So the ultimate power rests with elected officials.
In practice, the Conclave and the respective council for each ship tend to set the rules that govern our daily lives. But in theory, we are still under military jurisdiction. The 5 top-ranking military officials in the fleet serve on the Admiralty Board. These 5 have the power to overrule any decision by the Conclave in case of emergency. To do so requires unanimous agreement among the Admiralty, and they can only do this once. After that, the entire board must resign their posts. It's a safeguard that served us well. In nearly 3 centuries, the Admiralty Board has only overruled the Conclave 4 times.
I want to know more about the Geth.
I doubt I can tell you anything you don't already know. It's been almost 3 centuries since they drove my people into exile. All I know is the story of their origins, what they were when we created them, and how they turned on us.
Interesting.
The Geth were originally created to serve as an automated manual labor force. Initially, their intelligence was as limited as any VI. Over time, we made small modifications to their programming to allow them to perform more varied and complex tasks, bringing them closer and closer to true AI status.
Oh, okay. That's interesting.
How come the council didn't step in and stop you?
Hey, there's a stream elements alert for the chat voice mod affiliate.
But we never did anything that was actually illegal. The changes were so insignificant, so gradual, that we were able to control them. Or so we thought. But one thing we underestimated was the power of the neural network.
Oh, it came up before?
Geth thinking simultaneously created an inherently unstable matrix.
I didn't see it that time.
So, the Geth share brain power?
Many of the Geth's logic systems were designed to work in concert with other nearby Geth. Basically, the more of them you have in a group, the smarter they are.
Oh, okay. That's probably why I didn't see it. I was on another screen. Yep, and I saw it on the Kick side too. I don't say it on the YouTube side, but that's probably because no one's there. The same thing with Kick now. Have to have at least one chat line for it to keep going. And since no one's there chatting, it doesn't keep going.
So there's some sort of group consciousness?
No, nothing like that. They cannot share sensitive
J-Love.
data or information.
J-Love on the Kick.
Programming cannot handle that much simultaneous input. Each Geth maintains an individual awareness and identity.
And there's Richie.
Only operates on a
So the message will
process-based
probably show up in like
level. It's
15 minutes now.
basically the synthetic equivalent of a subconscious. But when they're in close proximity, they can coordinate low-level functional processes, freeing up more capacity for original or independent thought.
What made them rebel?
As we built more and more Geth, their effective intelligence
Yep,
became
I can
more
control that too.
more abstract. One day, a Geth began to ask,
I can make it 0 chat lines, so it'll just keep going every 15 minutes regardless if anyone's there.
am I alive? Why am I here? What is my
Or
purpose?
requires 5 chat lines.
As you can imagine, this caused a near panic among my people.
What did you do?
It was inevitable the newly sentient Geth would rebel against their situation. We knew they would rise up against us, so we acted first. A general order went out across all Quarian-controlled systems to permanently deactivate all Geth. The Geth responded to this order violently.
You can't blame them for fighting for their survival.
We had no other choice. The Geth were already on the verge of revolution. By acting quickly, we had a chance to end the war before it began. The hope was that most of the Geth would still be little more than machines, incapable of organized resistance. But they had progressed much further than anyone anticipated. The war was long and bloody. Millions upon millions of Quarians died at their hands. In the end, we were forced to flee our own homeworld. We feared the Geth would pursue us, but they never came beyond the Veil. Now we drift through space, exile searching for a way to reclaim what was once ours.
I want to know more about the pilgrimage.
When my people reach maturity, we leave our birth ships and seek acceptance with a new crew. It's necessary to maintain genetic diversity among the fleet. But no ship wants to accept someone who will be a burden on them. So, to prove our worth, we embark on a pilgrimage. We set out alone, leaving the flotilla and our families behind us. We only return once we have found something of value we can bring back to the fleet. This is presented as a gift to the captain of the respective ship we wish to join. If the gift is accepted, we are welcomed into the crew.
Can a captain choose to reject the gift?
That doesn't happen often. Most captains are eager to increase the size of their crew. It increases their own standing in our society. Even when a gift is not particularly valuable, the captain usually accepts it out of a sense of tradition. However, there is a stigma to presenting a substandard gift. It's not the best way to make a good impression on a new community. Most pilgrims don't return until they find something worthwhile.
I can't believe they just send you off alone.
It's not like they just cast us out. Before we leave, we are given lessons in how to survive outside the flotilla, and given gifts to help us on our journey. We also receive implants to fight off sickness and disease. Generations of living in an isolated and highly controlled environment have left our immune systems weaker than most. By the time we leave the fleet, we are well equipped for the pilgrimage. This is a rite of passage for all Quarians. If it were dangerous, our
Yeah, that
numbers
is
would
pretty
suffer.
interesting.
Virtually every pilgrimage ends with a triumphant return and the ritual presentation of the gift to one of the fleet's captains.
I want to talk about something else.
Like what?
I think that's everything.
I should go.
See you later.
And the med bay now, right?
I get the feeling you want to ask me something, Commander.
Tell me about yourself, Liara.
Me? I am afraid I am not very interesting, Commander. I spend most of my time on remote digs, unearthing mundane items buried in long-forgotten Prothean ruins.
Sounds dangerous. And lonely.
Sometimes I would run afoul of indigenous life forms or stumble across a small band of mercenaries or privateers.
Spice.
But I was always careful.
I thought I saw something over there, so I ran back.
To Artemis Tau. I never found myself in any situation my biotics could not handle. As for the solitude, well, that is one aspect that most appealed to me. Sometimes I just need to get away from other people.
You don't like other people?
I suppose it comes from being a matriarch's daughter. People expected me to follow in Benezia's footsteps. They wanted me to become a leader of our people. Matriarchs guide their followers into the future. They seek the truth of what is yet to come. Maybe that's why I became so interested in the secrets of the past. It sounds so foolish when I say it out loud. It sounds like I became an archaeologist simply to spite Benezia.
All children rebel against their parents. It's a natural part of growing up.
Aha, you share the wisdom of the matriarch, Shepard. That is exactly what Benezia said when I told her of my decision. But there was more to it than that. I felt drawn to the past. The Protheans were these wondrous, mysterious figures. I wanted to know everything about them. That is why I find you so fascinating. You were marked by the beacon on Eden Prime. You were touched by working Prothean technology.
Sounds like you want to dissect me in a lab somewhere.
What? No! I did not mean to insinuate. I never meant to offend you, Shepard. I only meant that you would be an interesting specimen for an in-depth study. No, that's even worse.
Calm down, Liara. I was only joking.
Joking? Oh, by the goddess, how could I be so dense? You must think I am a complete and utter fool. Now you know why I prefer to spend my time in the field with data disks and computers. I always seem to say something embarrassing around other people. Please, just pretend this conversation never happened.
Do you know why Benezia joined up with Saren?
I don't understand it. She was always outspoken about the need for the Asari to become more involved in shaping galactic events. Maybe she thought allying herself with Saren would somehow be for the greater good in the long run. At least I hope so.
This hurts you, doesn't it?
None of this makes any sense to me. I have not spoken to Benezia in many years, but I know her, and this was not like her. Something changed.
I'd like to know more about the Asari.
We were the first species to discover the Citadel. We were instrumental in forming the Council,
Oh,
and we
okay.
always strive to be the voice of peaceful cooperation in galactic disputes. My people believe we are all part of a single galactic community. Each species contributes something to the greater whole. Although we seek to understand other species, it seems few of them seek to understand us. The galaxy is filled with rumors and misinformation about my people.
Like what?
Most of the inaccuracies are centered around our mating rituals. My species is monogendered. Male and female have no real meaning for us. We still require a partner to reproduce. This second parent, however, may be of any species and any gender.
I don't understand. Your species can mate with anyone?
Mating is not quite the proper term, not as you understand it. Physical contact may or may not be involved, but it is not an essential element of the union. The true connection is mental. Our physiology allows us to meld with other beings. We can touch the very depths of their minds. We explore the genetic memory of their species. We share the most basic elements of their individual and racial identities. We then pass these traits on to our daughters. It is how we learn to grow as a species and how we develop a greater understanding of other races.
What happens to your partner after the union?
Every relationship is different. Some unions are a single encounter with both parents parting ways afterwards. Others can be more long-term. Sometimes an Asari and her partner will stay together for many decades.
Do you know who Matriarch Benezia chose as her partner?
She rarely spoke of her partner. Though I know my father, if you want to use that term, was another Asari.
I thought you always needed another species to serve as one of the parents.
Think about it, Shepard. If we were not able to mate with our own species, we would have died out long before we ever mastered spaceflight and left our homeworld. Union with our own kind is no longer common, not for the purposes of reproduction. Most Asari believe it weakens our species. Asari daughters inherit racial traits from the father species. If both parents are Asari, then nothing has been gained, or so conventional wisdom would hold. I am what is sometimes called a pureblood. Though no Asari would ever be cruel enough to say the word to my face, it is a great insult among my people. It is possible Benezia's partner was embarrassed by their union. She may have been too ashamed to publicly acknowledge me as her offspring.
Maybe she wanted to meet you but couldn't. Something could have happened to her. Maybe she passed away.
You might be right. I hope you are. But I have no way to know for sure. Benezia never spoke of her partner. Whatever happened, it caused her too much pain to dwell on it. She raised me by herself, though that is not uncommon. Many Asari raise their children alone, particularly if the father species is short-lived. Often the partner will pass on long before the child reaches maturity.
Did I ask this? Would it be bad to ask that? The whole, like, Paragon and whatnot?
You Asari live for 1,000 years. What happens when your partner dies?
Few sapient species live as long as my kind. We have learned to take a philosophical approach to our unions. We do not focus on the inevitable loss of our partners. Instead, we enjoy the time we spend with them. And even after they're gone, a part of them lives on in us. The union is a connection that transcends both time and space.
Yeah.
I should go.
Okay.
Goodbye, Shepard.
Yes, Commander? Is there something you need?
How did you end up serving on an Alliance ship?
I enlisted right out of med school. Earth always seemed boring to me. Too safe, too secure. I figured the colonies were teeming with exotic adventure. I wanted to travel the stars, tending the wounds of tough soldiers with piercing eyes and sensitive souls. Turns out military life isn't quite as romantic as I'd imagined. But humanity needs the Alliance if we want to keep expanding through the Traverse, and the Alliance always needs good doctors. So I stayed on to do my part.
Ever think you made the wrong choice?
Sometimes I think about opening a private practice back on Earth, or maybe taking a position at one of the new med centers out in the colonies. But there's something special about working on soldiers. If I left the Alliance now, I'd feel like I was abandoning them.
How well do you know the Lieutenant?
I'd never worked with him before this mission, but he has an impressive service record, over a dozen special commendations. Tends to keep to himself, though. Maybe because of the headaches. It's not easy being an L2.
What does that have to do with it?
Well, most biotics now use the L3 implants. Lieutenant Alenko was wired with the old L2 configuration. Sometimes there are complications.
What kind of complications?
Severe mental disabilities, insanity, crippling physical pain. There's a long list of horrific side effects. Caden's lucky. He just gets migraines.
I should go.
Goodbye, Commander.
That was a short conversation. I think that was most of our Mass Effect stream right there. Just conversation, dialogue. Yeah, exactly. I got some ice cream now. The Solar System, Earth's moon. Oh, okay. Which one should I do? This one's partially done. Metano system in the Maroon Sea cluster. Nope, that's not the one. Casca? I think it's gonna be Casca. That moon mission sounds like a next Tuesday thing, or next Tuesday mission. Start earlier. Got a bit of distance to cover.
Hydrate, you bastard! Hydrate!
Well. I think now is the perfect time to hydrate. Got it. Oh, not quite. There we go. Yes. In the end of it, get the class specialization. Sounds like a good mission. Almost there. Ooh, it's a pyramid.
Moving out.
Med gel, whatever this is. In. Oh, that was horrible. I really don't like that minigame. I don't. Ooh, recover an artifact. Nice. At least I got that one. But you see, because of that minigame, if you're not able to do it, and you don't have enough Omnigel, you're forced to leave it behind. I don't like that. Like, well, tough. Yeah, right. Keep the punishment out of my games. So there's nothing else. This whole thing, just a random pyramid. Oops. Wait, something is this way on the map, but it doesn't show here. Survey the material. Oh. That's all it was. Oh. That's right. The mini-map is covered. Whatever this thing is.
Cover me.
Ah, electronic skill too low. So I'm basically playing with a couple vets, watching. Okay, what was the name of this one? Okay, go to the system. Fight your way through the hostile transformed colonists while searching for survivors and clues. That mean I need to go back in this building right here? I can't think of any other place to go. I was. But I honestly can't think of anywhere else to go, and this seems to think there's something else to find. I mean, that just goes back out. Yeah, if you wouldn't mind, because that's kind of weird. I have an assignment there that tells me to go to this area, search for clues, survivors. And when I go there, there's like nothing. It's Colony of the Dead. Hey, Dan with the raid. Welcome in, Raiders. How was the stream? Did you make sure to hydrate?
Okay, I need to get on my horse now. Bye, everyone. Wait, what do you mean this ain't my dang horse?
You were playing some Red Dead, right?
But I thought that was my horse. See what happens when you dang walk away?
Was it just the once, or did you guys redeem it again? Oh, okay. It has a 15-minute cooldown. You know, for obvious reasons. Can't have him continuously chugging that thing throughout his entire stream, you know? It's possible. Yeah, he had to do it twice yesterday, too. I basically asked him to do it. And then I made the redeem, and I redeemed it. At least he had his water intake. That was probably his weekly intake at that point. All those freedom funnels he's doing. So if he streams for a little over an hour, that means that his viewers have a potential of redeeming it 4 times in one stream. That's crazy. Yeah, I couldn't imagine doing that. Mm-mm. Yeah, right now I think Spice is looking up the quest here, this assignment, because it tells me to go to this planet. This is the only one that I can go to. There's 3 structures to search, 2 civilian quarters, and a science facility. Okay, so where are they? Because let me put that away. This game and its weird running mechanics. To run, you gotta press and hold spacebar. Well, I would like to know where that is because that's my map. Dan retaining water. You're pretty much all water at this point. Just wait until tomorrow, Dan. I actually worked out the math where it was simple math. But if you stream a little over an hour, potential of 4 freedom funnels. The science facility? Because, okay. I mean, it's got an X on it, like I've been there before. But he's got something red on it now. You see that? There's something red there. Yeah. If it's timed correctly, yep. Could be 4. Ragdoll. Look, he wants it too. You too. Fly! He flew off the cliff. What, this game, Dan? The Mass Effect? So why did this building have an X on it? Like, I thought I had completed this one. I've been through here before. But... Wait. I almost forgot. Stay down. Too much fun.
Perimeter secured.
Yep. Knock them down, then shoot them when they're down. Super effective. Oh, it's weird. It had the X on it on the map. It only puts the X on the location if you've been through it and finished it, doesn't it? Because that's where this one guy was standing, right? Or am I wrong about that? It's like I had to leave the facility and come back. Manual override. Just keep coming. Yeah, I don't care. Reduce the Omni gel. Still insufficient. How much does it need? 25. Okay, now it's finished. That was weird. Oh, well, I guess I don't need to... Oh, yeah, I do. I do have to leave the facility. Okay. You ended up getting stuck. Now I can go back to Normandy. And save over that one. Alright guys, it's that time. Time for me to call it a night here and come back tomorrow. Yep, what's your question? Squad auto level up? Probably not. Yeah, I'm gonna have to work on that. The Monkey Planet. Oh, okay. I'll have to remember that for when we finally get there. Well, thank you, Richie and Spice, for helping me out and directions, where to go, what to do in Mass Effect. I do appreciate it. Good to know that I have two veterans in the game. Now I can call on you both. All right, so I'd like to give thanks again to Dan for that raid. Thank you, Matt, for that follow. Richie for the 15 bits. Brandon for a 3-stream streak. And Richie with another 15 bits. And thank you very much, Richie, for your $15 contribution to the Logitech G PowerPlay 2 mousepad. We are 17% of the way through that one. Yeah, 17% funded. So thank you, man. I appreciate it. Thank you guys for coming here, hanging out, chatting it up. Great having you here as always. I'm gonna find somebody to raid out to. You don't have to stick around after the raid, just through it in order to earn some additional channel points called Llama Spit on this channel. Yeah, I think that's roughly 15 US. No, it's 20. That's right. Yeah, $20.29. So thank you, man. That's really cool. That's going to be really neat using a mouse that automatically charges from the mouse pad. That's something. Then I don't have to worry about messing with cords and all that. And looks like it's pretty slim here. You still need to solder your mouse. You gotta do some hard fixing on it. Yeah, I still use a dongle. That's like tucked behind things. Like I wouldn't have to mess with that. Oh, okay. Yeah, I wouldn't have the know-how to be able to do something like that. Like, oh, it died, encoder died. Up, time for a new mouse. But I guess if it's an expensive mouse, you don't really want to go out and spend more money on another expensive mouse. All right, let's see, same category. Huh, there's actually quite a few playing this game. Wow. Trying to find a good one. It's tough when you don't know who they are. You're going by the tags that they have. J Love, have a good night. Good night, Dan. Yeah, 50 cents for the parts. Oh, that's not bad. Actually, it sounds pretty easy. I wish there was a button here that's just like, you know what? Rate somebody random. I don't care. It's tough sometimes, and it's like I don't want to just dump you guys into anybody, especially when their tags are just English. Yeah, rando raid button. But that also goes into like just dumping you guys into just anybody. Like maybe they're a crazy streamer or something. Breaking out. Anybody have any suggestions on who to raid? You know what? We're just gonna raid Bird again. Haven't raided him in a while. Never mind, he just went offline. Go figure. Oh, man. I think I saw Jitty John. He's on. Yep. All right. Jitty John it is. Dark Souls 3 he's playing. All right. It's been fun tonight, guys. Thank you, Richie, Spiceman, Dan, J Love, Gildor if you're still around, T-Dog Games, everyone on the Kick side, YouTube side. You guys have a good night and see you tomorrow for that Voyagers of Nera stream with our special guest, Richie. See you guys later.